2017, government, led by President Nana Akufo-Addo, took pragmatic steps to clean the mining sector.
That the natural resources of this country belongs to you, the Ghanaians, and that for you to benefit, you must begin to extract the resources in a more sustainable manner.
It established the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining, IMCIM. Its mandate is to sanitize and curb illegal mining activities in mining communities across the country. The committee has undertaken a lot of sensitization activities in various mining communities on the impact of illegal mining. This was meant to restore hope to many Ghanaians who care about the environment.
Computer app Galamsey. Yakeka yenema nyina bomu the forest for no the Minerals Commission for EPA for so hu esa obi hu de ekoso. Ne se obi ko license unya license for Minerals Commission EPA water resource. We obi akoji Minerals Commission license no. Ukoji o senka 90 days na ko nyawa de. The app no mention say ukoji license pe yetrodia obi abehu nipa okoji ye the concession number baby and concession no eda okoji ye na eko enimu no se bosume ba ko ba e betu no baby process na kodu it by 90 days no na se nipa nya na sisa na o se e hu se bibi asiwo Minerals Commission.
After a year of comprehensive work, the committee completed the roadmap that would regulate the activities of the small-scale miners and guide their operation. Small-scale and artisanal miners would have to follow due process before engaging in any mining activity. Yet, some have complained of underhand dealings. With little money, they say, you can be allowed to circumvent rules on the roadmap and be allowed to go on the field with your excavators to mine without proper documentation and approval as prescribed by the roadmap. People also add that you can pay some top men at IMCIM and they would arrange for protection for you while you're mining illegally. So, we set out with our hidden cameras to find out who would help us bend the rules for their selfish interest. Who would help us stab the nation and the president in the back and do things contrary to the roadmap. Are there really shortcuts to mining illegally?
But the battle against Galamsey is nowhere near being won yet, and I appeal to all citizens to be part of the battle to keep our lands and water bodies safe.
We got a company called Ore Resources Enterprise. In our investigation, we discovered that almost everybody involved in the fight against illegal mining was willing to take money to help us mine illegally. Meet Jimmy, a guy we met at the reception of the IMCIM office. He showed us how he would supply us with tip-offs with the movements of the IMCIM security task force so that we would avoid detection. We also met Bimpong, a soldier with the Ghana Armed Forces who is part of the National Security Operatives at the Interministerial Committee.
So you say if it's not from our Bible, then they put you in the problem with that. They are not
but he was still willing to help us secure protection for our Galamsey activities.
One day you will make my power.
This in your connecting to here.
You say, what that? Professional. One day when you're correcting, I'm not more of the unknown kind of.
Oh, yeah, and your mom. I would do one yet more to you.
Want nobody should wish to.
Really? I'm sorry, you know. What's right? You're not. Did I bet on your friends?
Would you watching?
Then there's Bafo, a policeman and national security personnel attached to the IMCIM. Bafo was happy to go into negotiations with us on the amount to be paid if we wanted protection for our illegal mines.
We have protection. May won't be enough to me. A little bit higher than I dropped it down for you.
Okay.
Many of my mamma say, meaning the Panibisiana, Mohu Commander, and I say, Mochimiaqua. Maybe don't do any meaning Pana coming in a bambo. May breaking on fast. I said, Namoyano, Secretary Pina. Evans, Evans, and I'm more protected on mom. Or Ashanti region, Kurunuka, anything. Forest, nature. In Patakin. For a Nippanigan, what into a person car, you be sham no more trans no more farm of bed and breakfast. And the only thing I need to see me is now, you're one more I'll say you also before.
Over kebab, Coca-Cola and multi-Guinness, we met these two police officers, Kennedy Frimpong and Ano, also of the Interministerial Task Force. Kennedy and Ano also work as Jubilee House security personnel. They were introduced to us by Bafo to further our discussions on protection for illegal mining.
Your conversion, now your protection.
Yeah, no. Nobody can keep you. With the army. And I shoot you around, 20 and a half or 4. Maybe some near 1 mile. As I said, only Yenny someone is like a amount. Now you package be as a your own one. The woman.
Alright.
So, to be very, very woman. So, I don't know that. I don't know. That's what the second part.
The Piano, after the Mache documentations, but still the big guy, Mother, no credit.
They told us how much they would charge to protect our small-scale concession and added that they would take some of the money to their top bosses. They charged an amount of 16,000 cedis every month and 300 cedis each week during patrol if they are to give us 3 personnel for the patrol.
Okay. Okay. No, I'm going to be able to.
We are ready to move anytime.
But aside these relatively low-level officials, can we get to the top of the chain? With our company, called All Resources Enterprise, we decided to move further up on the chain. We first met Andy, a connection man who would link us to the people at the top. He demanded for cash to do that transaction.
Oh, Andy, some info we are different. Very comfortable, say, and we are standing so gas me small business, but then better to be on a castle come business. That's when your lands is my. What they are running better now, they be here's the copy.
Andy charged money alleged to be for one Charles Bissell and for himself.
You know, cash. I'm good at ash and brown.
But I'm not the. Oh, yeah.
You guys said that we have money.
After waiting, so you will be on my money 35 account.
Nice. And I'm
oh, tell me who you know your account.
I'm okay.
Who we are.
Okay, show.
What do you mean discuss here? Into what do you know?
So bad.
But memo,
show them all, show commitment. Oh, one or two things.
He took us to meet Charles Bissell. Mr. Charles Bissell is secretary to the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining. We told Bissell our excavators were already on site working and we needed him to work on the documents while we were still mining. He took our documents and called for it to be fast-tracked for us.
Because have to make sure you fast track with the say value yeah now I know them are working essentially. All resources, what's the situation?
It hasn't come up yet. Let me quickly check.
Waiting on the last 1 year, and what you mind until the waiting on the car for machine. But we prefer Sabita. So we prefer at the end of everything, one hour you make up all the gym in the idea.
He asked us to pay 3,000 Ghana cedis for mapping after he had ordered for the sticker to be fast-tracked for us with all other processes being circumvented. A sticker we should have before going to the field.
Doc is doing an itinerary, they're going to map it. So I'll speak to Doc, but tell Doc, give the name to Doc. As I said, they should add it to it, so they do the hair. And then they'll pay the 3,000 for mapping. Okay, we want 3,000 for mapping. So let him do that now, and then give them to Doc. Doc will call you, and then the mapping team will go there. And then let's train to apply. Now apply for EPA. Right. The EPA, I'll Doc there.
Okay.
So I think Doctor is coming back. Ralph, now asylum now. Okay. And I think it's almost through. Okay. So I'll bet she have for mapping. This 9 mapping to one for and which countries here. Okay. Mapping to non next week. Now for instance, non-free EP, non-fast-track man, because I will be that. I'm going to limited time also, so you can go back and mind. I'm a sticker the video. I'm a sticker.
No, sir, you really EP and video and then. Okay,
so let's talk to now today. I'll call now. So I'll make sure I. Okay. That's it too. I just cannot move my accountants for you, right? Okay, gentlemen, do I have? Obi wa have this one child, yes? Oba, why you need to have an actually I'm a mistake and after EP fast, fast track because why you know I can get 2 months so you know okay, sorry child,
So we paid the 3,000 Ghana cedis and took a receipt, and we were given the 4 copies of the approved sticker. First of all, we were supposed to be vetted by a team made up of chiefs, officials from the Forestry Commission, Environmental Protection Agency, and so on. The vetting of All Resources Enterprise was not advertised in digital and print media form as the roadmap indicates. We have been told to commence mining activities. After this, we called Andy, our connection man again, to see whether there would be men he can get to actually be guarding us while we mine illegally. We met in Kumasi.
The
idea here, if you have a 10 grand,
matter. So quick, sir. My friend doesn't make time for money. No, my family another thing.
Okay, first one I'm to say.
I am in
one said, only one thing.
No, but for mama.
But
I have to into it enough something.
It's woman thing.
There is 85 and I'm also afraid.
And I am so don't mention this.
I didn't know you cry.
So yes, when you're in the previous, but some of them are designated suggest to go.
Okay. The media or tower cheer.
When you have when we don't have access to these things, not searches. I mean, these suggest need to be seen. Not suggest no one signing to work with them. So, I'm to you know, anybody they are signed suggest. So you are safe to work.
He proposed the guy called Schoolboy, a coordinator to the national security who he said was in the Accra office.
Oh, Schoolboy. Wait. Oh, not Schoolboy. Schoolboy. Senior national security.
He had a share of cash again.
You know the price of money. Maybe no. I believe in their main model. So it's maybe so that now they might be my own.
What was that? One of them.
Oh, they see a settled Schoolboy,
That is all I saw that you command and to me.
I command them, say, a settled Schoolboy. It's been checking. I don't want to lie to you. You see, a settled Schoolboy. I say, recruit soldiers for operations, talk to him in case that. Why?
Alright.
Okay, sure.
We set off to Accra again with this piece of advice by Schoolboy.
Okay,
Woman guidelines. I'm an actress.
He directed us to Kobe. He's the real guy who can give us the needed protection for cash. We also decided to go to certain areas of the country to see how bad the Galamsey situation was. We were in Prestea in the western region. We moved to Ashanti and Bongahafu too. We picked the coordinates of places where we saw illegal mining activities and took it to the Minerals Commission. This is the result we got from the commission checks.
Hello. We are cry Monday, Tuesday. Okay. But Wednesday, I have to come back to Kumasi. We're messing up on off. David, the main thing for say the what we are agreeing. Let's get in through. Oh, okay. What I say, me what we are agreeing now. We are honest. Nah, to me on it. We spoke as a brother and want in through. Okay. Well, also I just say, you may make DNA. We see the acting in by Monday, Tuesday, go out. We not catch no. Why? So, in through. Any from my any minute, let me any from my
This is just a first in our series on illegal mining. There will be more coming soon.
This one, don't worry. I have my connection. You have your connection. But me, nobody can catch me.
Oh, yeah. Really?
So,
then that's nice.
If somebody wants to disturb you, also I will help you.
You can help. Yes. Oh, fine. Ghana Environmental Protection Agency. How would you keep them in check?
Just give me the boss number and don't worry.
EPA boss number.
Yes.
You don't have connections there.
No, I will let them come to the flag house. Don't worry about connection I have. You know Mr. Charles?
Mr. Charles? No. He's in charge of what?
Galamsey.
He's a very big person in Galamsey. Well connected, Charles.
Well connected. He's the chief operator of all Ghana.
May God Almighty make every Ghanaian fearless and honest to uplift our national flag.